Chief of the Naval Staff of India, Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, flagged off INSV Tarini for Navika Sagar Parikrama II expedition at Ocean Sailing Nod INS Mandovi, Goa on Wednesday. The first ever global circumnavigation on board is to be completed by two women naval officers, Lieutenant Commander Dilna K and Lieutenant Commander Rupa, marking a significant event. The historic voyage expedition will be covering 4 continents through 3 oceans and 3 challenging capes in 240 days and travelling 23,400 nautical miles, scripting major milestones in maritime history and showcasing Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. According to the Ministry of Defence press release, the expedition would be from Goa to Fremantle, Australia, and then Fremantle to Littleton, New Zealand. Thereafter, it will cover from Littleton to Port Stanley, Falkland, and Port Stanley to Cape Town, South Africa, and lastly to Goa.
So sailing along with 6 members and 2 members are like short-handed is completely different. It's very challenging because it's just 2 of us who have to do everything in the boat, right from how you set sails and engineering, like how you do the maintenance of the boat and navigation, passage planning and everything, even cooking, cleaning, everything. So you have to do everything in the boat. So and at the same time we have to be awake and we have to be alert all the time, and you can't go for a continuous 8-hour sleep or you have to be on watches all the time. So that is also a challenging situation where you go through a lot of sleep deprivation, and apart from that we will be going through the southern oceans where the sea are famous for very rough weather and heavy winds and heavy waves. And at the same time we will get some patches of nil wind also where we can't move ahead.
ये फिटनेस का बारे में कैसे देखते हैं कि सेलिंग का जाने का टाइम पे पहले हाउ मेनी यू ट्रेन ऑन दिस कितना महीना ट्रेन किया था?
We have been training for 3 years. So everything started from I think in 2021, at the end of 2021. From there we have been sailing along with other 6-member crew under the skippership of good sailors of Indian Navy, Captain Vipul Maharishi, and we have done the Cape Torio race under the skippership of Captain Atul Sana and Commander Nigel Hegde. And once we have done with sailing with the 6 crew members, we graduated to sailing with dual-handed sorties once we started training with Commander Abhilash Tommy. Yeah.
सेलिंग के लिए आप कैसे चैलेंजिंग ले आता और ये माइंड में क्यों आया कि मैं इसमें ये करूंगा?
Because when I was a kid, from that time onwards, I just wanted to do some adventurous activities. I was into sports, cricket, shooting and all, and I was in NCC. So it was my 7 years of dream to join the defense forces, and I joined the defense forces. And after joining Navy gave an opportunity. Navy had asked for volunteers to go around the world. So I just wanted to grab the opportunity and volunteered for it. And I just couldn't stop after that. I continued sailing.
How to sail under this safety and security?
So we have safety and security equipments on board. If there is any situation where you have to, we have a distress system where we can press just one button and then the MRCC, the marine rescue stations will be alerted on whatever situations are there. So we have EPIRB, we have SAT on board, and we have internet connection on board. We have iSat phone, we have VHF set. So if anything happens, we can just activate this.
What about your family member on message to only 2 are on the board?
So initially they were happy, but they were a bit scared about it because going around the world, just 2 of us, was a bit scary for them. But my husband is in Navy. He's Commander Danesh. He's serving in Mumbai. So when I told him that the same, like he know what sea is. So initially he was a bit hesitant to say yes, but later I would say they are the best, like supportive people in my life. Where they're really supporting me, and they all are here right now.
What about you giving your message on the women's and women's?
I would say that the opportunities will come only once in life. You have to just grab it. If you just let it go, then you may not be able to perform the same way you would have performed.
We almost done preparing. We've loaded all our personal luggage. The next thing we are looking forward to is a good night's sleep, and we are ready to go tomorrow.
Okay, how is it take on this challenging on the 2 person only? Because last year 6 person is there, and now second team is 2 person.
So there's a huge difference when you sail with the 6 crew and as you reduce it to double-handed mode, where everything what is to be done remains the same. The same work remains the same. The route and sea is going to remain the same, but it's just going to be 2% where there was a 6%. So everything happens at a faster pace, and it has to be. You need to think ahead and. You need to expect what might go wrong every time, and you need to be mentally very alert. So,
How is the fitness? Fitness के लिए क्या कितना महीने से कितना सालों से तैयारी?
it was easy for us because we are in Navy and generally we are physically fit. And but sailing, we've been sailing for last 3 years. So whatever is required for the sailing, we learnt it through during these last 3 years, and that has given us opportunity to build our physical fitness more.
Why you choice on the sailing?
I started sailing small boats before, and that's when my passion for sailing started, and it really makes me happy. And this is a great achievement in the world of sailing, going circumnavigation. It's a dream of every sailor, I would say, and it's a huge opportunity which was presented by Indian Navy, and I'm very grateful that I've got this opportunity.
What about you? क्या आपका फैमिली मेंबर हम आपको मैसेज दिया कि बिकॉज आप 2 ही वुमेन्स जा रहे हैं?
They are very supportive, and they all just tell us one thing, that be safe and come back safe. But they're really very supportive, and
What to give on the young women's to message? Young women's के लिए क्या message देना चाहते हैं?
I would like to say that when you are pioneering for something, there would be a lot of setbacks in your life, and that shouldn't stop you from moving ahead or thinking bigger in life. And you should just use this as a stepping stone to move forward and achieve what you always wanted to.
You first time as a sailing on the in other country, आप ये sailing के लिए बाहर जाने के first time है?
No, we have sailed before out to various. We have participated in the Cape to Rio race, where we sailed from Goa to Cape Town and from Cape Town to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and also we have done sorties from Goa to Mauritius. So,
कैसे देखते हैं कि ये सिक्योरिटी और सेफ्टी के लिए? बिकॉज आप 2 ही लोग हैं, विंड तो रहेगा ही बहुत, अदर कंट्री में अलग अलग विंड रहता है. कैसे देखते हैं कि ये सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी का बारे में?
So around the globe there are set global patterns of the wind with a global wind weather pattern. So there are various books and knowledge which is available how to sail, and there are passages which are already mentioned that this is the sailing routes which is recommended to go around the world. So we have done a lot of studies, and you have used that experiences of previous sailors who have done circumnavigation, and all that has helped us to